When we are hiring people for our business, there's one thing we must really do during interviews all the time. In fact, this one thing is very crucial. We must remove the fear and anxiety of the candidate during the interview process. Because the candidate will have stress and they will be looking forward to the interview, but they are really worried what you're going to ask and how you're going to ask. So when they show up and they see an interviewer who is looking at them and not smiling and asking difficult questions, this is something that really ruins their self-confidence. And that's not what you should do, because you are not getting the best out of that candidate. You need to ask questions, and when you get the right answer, why not say, good answer, great answer. You can motivate the candidate to do well in the interview. Because keep in mind, you're not hiring the interviewer who answers correctly all your questions. You're hiring the person who is right for the job. So that's why your goal is not to make them feel like an idiot so that they are afraid of you. Your goal is to get them to feel without fear and without anxiety so that they can have a very good conversation with you. And that way, you will be able to tell whether this person, their natural self, is a good fit for the job that you have on offer. Otherwise, you are talking to a person who is not their real self. You are talking to a person who is fake, who is pretending to be somebody else to show up in front of you so that you get a good impression. So try to do it differently next time and be positive and be open. Offer them water, offer them an environment where they can speak freely with you, or even take them out for coffee. And you might be surprised what comes out, because too many times we see people who are being interviewed, especially great people, who perform not so good in interviews because they are fearful, they have anxiety, they are worried, or they really just are not doing their best, because the environment that we have created when we are doing the interviews is terrible. They feel like they're being judged. They feel that they can make one mistake and they're out. And this is not the environment that we need to create, because that's not the environment that they will find when they start working for you. Usually, when they start working, they will find a normal working environment. So why not make an interview a normal place where we sit like we sit with our friends and have a coffee? That way, you will be able to get the best out of the people.